For 5,000 years, the sands of Egypt have been the ultimate keeper of secrets. We gaze at their colossal monuments, their golden masks, and their intricate tombs, obsessed with one question: who were the people that built this? We thought we knew them through their art and their writing, but the most honest record of their history, their very DNA, has remained tragically elusive. The scorching heat of the Nile Valley is a genetic oven. It shreds fragile DNA strands, destroying the code of life within centuries, leaving scientists with nothing but dust. Because of this climate, our genetic window into this grand civilization has been frustratingly shut. Until very recently, the oldest Egyptian DNA ever even partially sequenced came from just 3 individuals. They lived between 787 and 544 BC. That is thousands of years after the Great Pyramids were raised. In the grand scope of Egyptian history, this is practically modern times. We were missing the beginning of the story. Until now. A new study has shattered that genetic time barrier. A team including geneticist Adeline Merez-Jacobs of Liverpool John Moores University didn't just push the record back by a few centuries, they leaped back millennia. They successfully sequenced the complete genome of a man who lived as early as 2855 BC. This is the very dawn of the Egyptian dynasties, a time when the civilization was just finding its voice. For generations, a prevailing historical theory suggested that ancient Egyptian populations were historically isolated, a unique, distinct group that developed with little to no genetic influence from the outside world. This 5,000-year-old man's genome just proved that theory wrong. The team's results paint a picture not of isolation, but of connection. The data revealed that this individual at the dawn of the Pharaonic age was a genetic mosaic. 80% of his ancestry derived directly from indigenous North African groups, the bedrock of the Nile Valley population. But it is the other 20% that rewrites the textbooks. 1/5 of this man's genome derived from the Fertile Crescent, the region that includes ancient Mesopotamia. Think about the implications. At the very moment Egypt was rising to become a superpower, its people were already deeply connected to the other great cradle of civilization hundreds of miles to the east. This single genome proves that ancient Egypt was never a lonely island in the desert. From its earliest days, it was a dynamic hub of migration, interaction, and shared humanity.